Jamie, you've been in this sport a long time. There's ups, there's downs, and there's nights like tonight, which just, for you and for Dave particularly, just don't get any sweeter.
Oh, I'd honestly, we've had our fair share of bad decisions, bad nights, fair and square losses, and they're awful. The changing rooms are awful, but you cannot beat the changing rooms on a night like this. And I'm so happy for Dave, so happy. He's been one of those guys who's been around the sport, seems like forever. Cult hero type guy who wins some, lose some, but maybe people have took a liking to him because he's relatable. And in all honesty, he's never really applied himself as a full-time professional athlete should do, and he'll openly admit that. And part of the job I've had is to slowly start to say to him, listen, I'll help you out, but you need to commit yourself to it. I'm not going to try and change everything overnight, but we'll just build it, step by step by step. And when he came to me for the first Johnny Fisher fight, it was from zero starting point. He'd not been training, not been doing anything, and we had 7 weeks. So we got him in some type of shape, but he was probably 50, 60%. And he gave a really good account of himself. And he came back to the corner at the end of the 5th round in the first fight, and he had a look on his face like I'd never seen before. And it was like that light bulb moment where he's like, I can do this. And I was like, see what I mean? This is what you can do when you apply yourself properly to it. And he's never really looked back from that point. And after the fight, he was disappointed because he didn't get the decision, but he kept saying, I'm happy, I'm happy because I've performed well, and that's all I wanted. And he had a Christmas off, a couple of weeks, and then he come back to Manchester and just started ticking over training. And I was like, there you go, that's all you've got to do, 2 or 3 days a week, and then when the date comes, your base will be much bigger. For the next time we get you fit, the point will be much higher. And honestly, he applied himself. He was scared to death. He said, I know this is going to be horrendous, but I'm going to do it. And look what's happened tonight.
Mentally and physically, sort of for the first time almost that we've known him, he looked like everything was right. He was calm and he just delivered that. Johnny Fisher had his moments, but he outmaneuvered him and obviously followed the game plan to cut the corners and put the pressure on.
I went in to see Johnny, and because I've got that side of me which is empathetic, and I always hate seeing losers upset and stuff. But I went in and I said, Johnny, the only difference here is experience. You're a good fighter. You just need experience over time and everything will work out okay. But I knew Dave had that type of performance in him. All we had to do was make sure we didn't get caught early. And I was continuously saying to him, bulletproof. You make sure you're bulletproof. You go in there, you walk in, your hands are tight, and no matter what he does, you're bulletproof. And as he goes off, after he's let his shot, you walk on him. Don't give him a minute, just keep walking on him. And eventually he'll have success. Once you start getting to him, he'll start unravelling because he's got no experience. And that's the only difference. And he got to him quicker than I thought he would. I'll be honest, I thought it was going to be 7, 8, maybe 9.
At 5, what is it about the 5th round? 5th round in Riyadh, he was down. This time he finishes him.
In all honesty, if we can get the commentary back up in the corner, I went to him at the end of the 4th round. Okay, listen to me. We're exactly the same as Riyadh, except you've had more success in the first 4 than you did then. So now, step on him, apply that pressure, and do me a favour. 11 weeks we've worked on a straight 1-2, and you've not thrown one yet. Throw me a 1-2. And within 30 seconds, he hit him with it and wobbled him. That was the first time he wobbled him, and then just started to unravel for him. I'm so happy for him.
I know you are, and sort of all of boxing is in a way, although we're in Johnny Fisher territory, the respect that they gave him afterwards, he's Dave Allen, he's a cult hero, isn't he?
Even before, I expected him to get booed before and cheered afterwards, and he got in the ring and the whole place lit up, and I know they were all here for Johnny, but like you say, he's a cult hero, and everyone, you can't help but like him, that's the thing.
So what for him now, a homecoming in Doncaster?
Maybe, I think Eddie said we might even have to go to Sheffield or somewhere like that, top of bill. I mean, I don't know. I don't even want to think about it, in all honesty, because if I start thinking about something for him in the future, I'm taking myself out of this moment, and I swear to God, for this night only, I want to live in this moment for Dave Allen and go, do you know what? That was absolutely phenomenal.
Enjoy it, Jamie. Thanks a lot, mate. Thanks, pal. Thank you.